So we are live. Good. Let me make sure. Yep. Yep. Looks like we're live. Hold on. Hold on. Wow, my whole voice just went out. What the ever loving Jesus Christ. I was like, wait, I can't swear within the first 15 seconds. But my whole voice just went out. I just really don't know what happened. Okay, so I'm going to try. Keyword is try. To make this a spooky stream. If you're wondering what that means, I have several spooky tabs open. One is to r/no sleep, and one is I googled. Well, first I pulled up a list of the United states already alphabetized, and then I just googled like most haunted places in that state. So that's one set of tabs. Other set of tabs is from no sleep. Oh, there are some other like spooky subreddits too. Ooh, I guess we could talk about cryptids. I don't know. It's like, yes, Animal Crossing is going on in the background, as usual, but I wanted to do some spooky stuff too. So, spookify. Let me see. Reddit, like, no sleep. Just because there are a few that are kind of similar. Jeez Louise. r/creepy. Ooh, okay. Open link in new tab. Yeah, r/creepy Wikipedia. Okay then. I feel like there's nothing better than chopping wood while you read creepy stuff. Because why wouldn't you run around like an axe murderer while you talk about the creepiest shit you can find? That seems on brand actually. Let me get some branches first before I chop this tree because I want to try to make more axes. I lost the word for axe. All right. r/ghost stories. Submit your true ghost stories here. r/glitch in the matrix. See, I feel like that subreddit is a good way to make someone have an existential crisis, so I don't know if I want to do that to y'all. That feels like it's a little too far. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being extra, but I'm like, I feel like that's just a tiny bit too far. Let me just move this up here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another axe apparently already. Right now I'm running around with one axe. I could have sworn I had another axe somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I love that we're just casually talking about how many axes we have. Isn't it great? Speaking of axes, I went to the store the other day, and the store that we were in had the like typical fireman's axe. It's huge. Anyway, we should probably actually pick one of the creepy subreddits to look at. Wow, that was terrible. Okay. Moving on. That was some of the worst locust catching I've ever witnessed in the history of locust catching. That was just shit. Okay, anyway. Ooh, r/letsnotmeet. That's right. It was Let's Not Meet and Creepy Encounters or something, right? They like kind of have the same vibe. Yeah, let me just open that in new tab. Ooh, r/paranormal. I remember that one, right? Okay. Uh, not really into creepypasta. Let's see, what else is on here? Short, scary stories, maybe. Sleep tales, where people write stories based off their dreams. Okay. r/the truth is here, pretty much the same as no sleep. Okay. Unresolved mysteries. Huh. I don't know. Some of these feel a little bit cursed. We're gonna look at them. Alright. Maybe we should do our Let's Not Meet. Because even though everyone on No Sleep is supposed to act like all of the stories are true, we all know that, like, 90% of them are not. That's just how you're supposed to act. So, that's why I wanted to pop over here. I've seen some creepy ones on this one. I honestly find the ones that are more real, like, as far as No Sleep, I always find the ones that are more realistic to be creepier because it's like, I don't know. You can banish a spirit. You can, what's the word? Cleanse a house or whatever. Get it, like, exercise or something. But if some crazy person is coming at you with a machete, what the hell are you supposed to do? Like, I'm just saying. Totally different vibes. University cult leader. What in the hell? This is on r/ Let's Not Meet, by the way. Oh shit. Girl tried to drown me as a child, then went on to kill as an adult. What the hell? This is what I'm saying. Let's Not Meet and Creepy Encounters, I feel like, are, for me, worse than just reading No Sleep. Because it's like, well, you're usually very confident that everything on No Sleep is fake, even though they're supposed to act like it's not. But the other stuff? That's real unless proven otherwise. Magic Cat! I missed some messages. Hold on. Hey, Magic Cat. Hear me out. Bacon is a no for me, but do you think vegan bacon is fine? Well, yeah, as long as you can verify that it's actually vegan, because vegans don't even eat meat, so you're eating some kind of plant stuff. Just saying. Also, I didn't pick up my wood from the day before, so you're going to very confusingly watch me pick up wood, then chop the exact same tree, and pick up more wood from it. Okay. We are looking at creepy subreddits. Mystical Dragon! Hi! Oh, my lovelies. Hello. I love you both, but like platonically. Yeah. So we had open like different creepy subreddits. So obviously No Sleep is open, but also all things creepy, Let's Not Meet. I forgot about Creepy Encounters. I don't know what's more tame. Let's Not Meet or Creepy Encounters. I guess I can let y'all decide which one you would prefer I read from, but yeah, we're going creepy today. Both of you are get to vote since you're here. What in the hell? Oh, you got sponsored today. Yay! That's amazing! I love how I'm like, which creepy subreddit do you want to use? You're like, I want a plushie. That's valid, though. That's valid. I feel like you should get the plushie if you want to. I also feel like it would make a really good story if someone got a plushie that was... You know what? I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Let's do... What the heck? Let's do Creepy Encounters. Okay. Ready, set, let's go. Is this gonna be super short or not? I still think it's funny that I'm just chopping stuff up with an axe the entire time we talk about Creepy Encounters. I feel like you... I feel like you deserve it, though. Like, they must have really liked your content, honestly. Oh, let me try. Ha! Really? I love how it did that. Like, I hate it, but also that was perfectly timed. That was like a very special fuck you just for me. Huh, so this is on r/creepy encounters by legitimate wishbone 21. Lord help us. I have no idea what we're about to walk into. Hi y'all, so I just wanted to vent about my creepy encounter I had while getting gas. No! Not while getting gas! No! Oh, this already feels so cursed. Okay, anyway. You waited the whole day for me to stream? That's so sweet. I'm not even special. I mean, I guess you could say everyone is special because we're individuals, but you know what I mean. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, let's see what kind of creepy encounter. What kind of creepy encounter this poor woman had. God, I feel like my imagination is making it worse than whatever it actually is, because I'm just sitting here like I said, I feel like real stuff, or at least stuff that could be real, is always way creepier than something that's clearly made up. It's like, fuck that ghost, I'll just get holy water. But if it's a person, what are you supposed to do? Because either you run or fight back, but either way, you have to get super involved. Not a fun time. Anyway. What on earth did you send me in DMs that you are insisting I need to see it? I know you tend to send me cursed things, but really? What did you do? Should I be afraid? I doubt I should be afraid, but... Well, maybe of losing my innocence. Do I have innocence left? I feel like I do. Let me get my phone. Dragon has clearly messaged me, so I have no idea where this is going. Let's see. Okay, I was private message. Let's see. Okay, but that just looks like Photoshop, honestly. Is that beans? That's not creepy, that's just nasty. I'd be super mad. And the other one's some really bad cosplay, no offense. Just being real. Wait, what? Self-defense or go into a crowded place. Okay, but what about if you're out camping? How are you gonna go into a crowded place? Why is she just standing here? Is she gonna teach me a reaction or something? She does. Okay, that's why she's being weirdly close to me. Is she gonna give me, like, startled or fear or something? Uh-huh. Alright, Midge. I love that this fits in with what I was trying to do today. Beautiful. And yes, I think I still have some innocence left. I love that as soon as she's done shivering in fear for the reaction, she immediately pulls out her axe like she's about to crack someone's skull open for startling her. We do love to see it. Anyway. Where's the third one? Was there not two pieces? I mean, three pieces? My bad. I don't know. Anyway. Wow. Dang, I still haven't read that out. Technically, you didn't hurt the person the bear did. Are you telling me to sick a bear on someone that's creeping on me? Really? Yeah, I think I have like a little like ounce of innocence left. There's gotta be something. I mean, it's not all gone. That's impossible. There's gotta be some. Anyway. That post. I feel I never read the post. 21F was at Walmart getting some groceries. Of course it's a Walmart. Getting some groceries that my local store doesn't have. Are there really only 2 branches? Wow. 2 branches and it made me pick up my bench. Maybe I should put it here in this like clear space. Yeah, let's put it down here. Let's put it down here. Okay. I just love that we already had a good start. It's Walmart. I saw the gas was cheaper there. Cheaper there than where I usually get my gas, so I thought I might as well. As soon as I got to the pump, there were men eyeing me. I'm not saying I turned heads at all. I was wearing biker shorts and a basic tee, nothing to draw attention to myself. As soon as I got out, a man in a truck adjacent to me started staring. Honestly, I should have left right then and there, but I was honestly thinking it was my anxiety playing tricks on me. He then proceeded to get out of his truck and continue to stare. The pump could not have been any slower, so I stopped at $10. I have blue eyes which are sensitive to the sun, so I squint not so pretty when I'm outside. Apparently he was yelling some weird stuff at her. I ignored him every time. He then said, "Come on, smile for me, it can't be that bad," in the most uncomfortable tone. Mind you, there were people all around. It scared me. I got in my car and slammed the door, then left. It just scared me because my mind went immediately to if I don't respond, then he will get closer and attack me. Whenever people my age, example at work, they instantly think I'm 8 years younger than I look. So I guess she was creeped out because a bunch of men approached her while she was alone. Which is fair, especially if you live in an area where human trafficking is somewhat high. I've been told that our area can have a lot of it, which I didn't know, but it makes me glad that I'm always cautious when I'm out. Not that I really go out because, like, I'm kind of a hermit. That's why I'm so pale. Like, I'm not even white, but I'm super pale. I'm like, there are so many people I know that joke that I'm a vampire because I just stay inside away from the sun. Anyway, I can understand why she was creeped out, although it wasn't quite as creepy as I was hoping for. Like, quite literally, there have been people who were convinced that they had run into some indigenous spirits, whose names you're actually not supposed to say out loud because you don't want to draw their attention to you. I was, like, hoping for something that level of creepy. IDK. There's definitely also a story I heard one time about a woman who was, I don't know if she worked real estate or if she was moving, because that particular nuance eludes me. It's been too long. But basically, she came out of an empty house. A showing had just gotten done, which is why I don't remember if she was trying to move in or sell the place herself. This guy pulls up in a truck and, you know, asks her questions that she realizes in hindsight are kind of creepy, like if she lives there, if she works there, if she's there alone, if anyone will notice her missing, blah de blah. You know, shit that sounds like she was talking to a serial killer, basically. Um, and then he wants to shake her hand, but she notices it's in a way where if she accepted, he'd be able to pull her into the truck. And she's basically, I remember her using it as a lesson of like how you don't have to be polite to everyone, because if she followed like the convention of manners and stuff, then she probably would have been kidnapped. But she decided to be, quote, rude so that she could get away from him instead of being pulled into his truck and like trafficked or something. So yeah, it was kind of intense. How in the hell did I have this fencing down? Ah, that's how I did it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was for me, that was intense. It's definitely not like paranormal, supernatural, anything, but it creeped me out because it's just like literally you have to be so careful as a woman, or even if you just look like a woman but you're not, because like the world is just very scary for women. Yeah. I'm honestly glad that her instincts kicked in and that she didn't take his hand, because she wouldn't have been able to share that encounter if she had. I don't remember if it was on Let's Not Meet or Creepy Encounters, but I just remember reading that when I was maybe 5 or 6 years younger than I am now. And for me, that was super creepy because it's like, dang, I don't know if he was trying to traffic her, if he's a serial killer, if he's a stalker. Like, yeah, I thought not gonna lie, I thought this post was gonna be that level of creepy, where it was very clear someone was trying to abduct her or something. But it sounds like this could have just been like general anxiety people have as women because, you know, women get abducted all the time, which isn't to invalidate her experience. It's just like the other one is like overtly much creepier. Who waits for you to come out of an empty open house alone, asks if anyone will notice you missing, and then poises themselves to fucking I meant to bury that. Oh well. Poises themselves to like pull you into their truck. Like that's creepy. I meant to bury it, but since I already closed the hole, I'll just put it away. It's fine. That was very creepy of him. I don't know if he meant it that way, but the fact that we even have to think like that, Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was going to be that level of messed up, honestly. Like when I walked in, that's metaphorically. I thought it was going to be that kind of messed up. I thought she was going to be like they were pulled up alongside her car and like we're ready to grab her. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my standards are too high. I feel like we're both paranoid, but at the same time, is it paranoia if they're actually out to get you? Like, not us specifically, but women in general, because again, women and children get kidnapped all the time. Literally all the time. So if you ever feel like someone's like following you or watching you, listen to your instincts, because it could turn out way different than how her encounter turned out. Just saying. Let me just go back to, I don't know what's going to be worse, creepy encounters or let's not meet. Ugh, God, allergies are killing me. What is this? Oh, here we go. I'm going to jump back to let's not meet. I'm curious about the university cult leader one. I can't believe my axe already broke. How dare you? How dare you break on me like that? You weakling! Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I also do not go anywhere without having a way to defend myself, and I will end it there. But, yeah. Although, this is kind of shitty just because of how often people get attacked, but it's actually illegal in some places to have a taser. Specifically, Japan is what I'm thinking of because I was told multiple times before that you're not allowed to have a taser there. Which I was like, why? They don't let you have a gun. What the fuck are you supposed to use to protect yourself? They're like, oh, you just die. I'm like, really? Like, it's so stupid. So you can't have, you know, a firearm of some kind, but you can't have a fucking taser, which is arguably much safer for both you and the, well, I don't want to say victim, but target. Like, what? It was crazy to me. I was like, what do you mean they can't have either one? How are they supposed to protect themselves? Like, I don't understand. It's like they want their citizens to die. Like, it made no sense to me. I understand why people don't want firearms, but why in the fuck is it not okay for them to carry tasers and knives? Like, that's just fucking stupid. I understand why you'd want high regulation on firearms, but banning most slash all weapons for carry? That's stupid. Who can protect themselves that way? That's why I'm glad I'm not Japanese, because I feel like I would be breaking the law all the time carrying weapons. Because, like, fuck that. I'm not going to die just because y'all don't want me to carry a box cutter. That's stupid. Oh, you wouldn't trust yourself with a firearm? That's funny. But it's stupid. I'm not saying someone has to carry around a machete everywhere, but, like, the fact they can't even carry around a fucking box cutter or a taser? Like, I get why firearms are regulated, but all the other weapons too? How do you protect yourself? Especially since not everyone is capable of learning a martial art, and if someone has some kind of weapon, knowing a martial art sure as shit isn't going to help you. Like, that's so stupid. Like, do they assume people will just refrain from kidnapping you or murdering you because it's impolite? Like, sorry to burst your bubble, but that's not how the fucking world works. If someone's a serial killer, they don't care how rude it is to stab you to death. I just, what is wrong with them? You know, like, what? What? Wait, what do you mean? You wouldn't be thinking too much, you would be kidnapped already. What the hell? What do you mean? Why would you be kidnapped already, quote unquote? I love that I'm just collecting wood while we talk about... I need you to explain that, and then I'm gonna read the post about the cult leader. University cult leader. How long is this? Ah, hell, this is kind of long. I mean, it's not long, but it's longer than I was hoping. Maybe I'll go back to it. What was the one where the girl tried to drown him as a child? Where is that? Oh, that's much shorter. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that's kind of long. The other one. Okay, so I did get this tree. See, this is why I need to pay attention, because sometimes I forget which trees I've chopped. Not that it hurts to give it a little extra whack. It's fine. So this is by head underscore assistant 6473. They said, quote, girl tried to drown me as a child, then went on to kill as an adult. What the actual hell? So apparently someone who tried to hurt them when they were little ended up killing people when they had both grown up. Wild. When I was about 9 or 10, I was invited to a classmate's birthday party at some swimming baths, all of us the same age. Oh. It was a small class of about 20 kids, and I'm pretty sure everyone was invited. Just to clarify, I'm a boy. Anyway, I kind of got separated from everyone, and it was just me and this girl alone. I wasn't particularly close friends with her, but I did know her as she was in my class. Where's my other axe? This is the weirdest thing to say during a post about someone trying to kill someone. Yo, where's my other axe? Like, I sound like a killer too. Okay, Anyway. Anyway, I kind of got separated from everyone, and it was just me and this girl alone. I wasn't particularly close friends with her, but I did know her as she was in my class. To describe the location, we were in a tunnel that connected the main wave pool to a lazy river. Oh, so she had like plenty of space to drown you. I see where this is going. You're probably like alone too, so she thought she could get away with it. Shit, that's creepy. That actually is creepy. Anyway, there wasn't really anybody else there, just me and her, when she suddenly lunged at me without warning. She grabbed my head and held it underwater. Can I make this smaller? I can. Excellent. Did I get this tree? No, I didn't. I love that I'm just like nonchalantly just talking about which tree I've managed to whack while we talk about how he almost got murdered as a child. Bless. Anyway. Lunged at me without warning. She grabbed my head and held it underwater. I was a pretty skinny kid, and she was bigger than me and a bit of a tomboy. I love that he phrased it that way. About 20 seconds went by as I fiercely tried to free myself, but she wasn't letting go. Fight or flight and mass panic took over, and I eventually fought my way free. I was coughing and spluttering water as I emerged. I remember looking at her and being in shock. I think I began to ask why she did that when she lunged at me again. She again held my head underwater for what felt like a lifetime before I fought my way free. Both times, I genuinely thought I was going to drown, and she didn't let me up. I had to fight my way free. Y'all, this girl's some kind of... I don't even know what the appropriate term is, because they stopped using psychopath and sociopath and just like lumped all of it under antisocial personality disorder. Technically, you're not supposed to diagnose someone until they're 18, because all children can read as sociopaths or psychopaths just because of childhood psychology. But this girl's clearly on the fucking spectrum meter, whatever the hell it is. Like, really? She just randomly starts trying to murder her classmate? For what? And just randomly, too. Like, I haven't heard any sign that, like, she was bullied or, like, getting revenge for something, which would still be kind of, like, out there because who drowns their classmate because, like, they showed them up or whatever. But, like, no, there's, like, no lead up, no reason for this. Not that it would be okay for her to drown him, but it's just, like, there's no reason for her to be like this. This is wild. She clearly had something wrong with her. Anyway. Um, I couldn't swim at this time, so that was even more scary for him. But the water in the lazy river and tunnel was just maybe chest high. I began backpedaling away from her. She was giggling as if it was funny and had this kind of crazed look on her face. Holy shit, that's creepy. Let me try the other tree. I love that this is just interspersed with my calm, peaceful wood chopping and my talk about wood chopping. um, uh, I couldn't climb. Oh god, where is there a tree I have not whacked with my axe yet? Hold on, let me go further up. Ah, here we go. If there's wood laying in front of it, it's from the day before, which means I haven't had the chance to whack the shit out of it yet. Okay. Let me just get some branches from here. Okay, I couldn't just climb out to escape as it was a tunnel, so I had to try and get out. As I was backpedaling, she was following me, and I made sure to keep distance so she couldn't lunge again, but she was gaining on me. Yo, that's terrifying. Okay. I actually managed to reason with her as I was so scared of her I was babbling at her. I tried to distract her by suggesting that we could go down the water slide together. It worked as I could see her thinking about it and she stopped chasing me. I managed to exit the tunnel and water and she slowly followed me but seemed a bit unsure. I immediately felt more safe as I was out of the water and could see other people as we headed towards the slides. Jesus Christ. So she was a little budding serial killer type, I guess. Do I still have an axe left? I do. I'm gonna have to make more axes. I don't think I have enough left. Let's see. Wait, yep. Could see other people and, okay. I kept talking all the way up to about how fun the slides were, etc., but she didn't really speak at all and had a really strange look on her face the whole time. Anyway, after we went down the slides, I caught up with my friends and just stuck with them the rest of the time as I was a bit shook up. I can imagine this fucking little sociopath or whatever tried to murder you in the lazy river tunnel. I'd been shook up too. I never told them about it as it was embarrassing to admit that a girl had tried to drown me and I was worried I'd get teased. Fast forward to adulthood, this girl turned... Okay, that's... What's the hell does that have to do with anything? Okay, she got with her partner who had 2 or 3 kids from her previous relationship with a guy. Turns out they would torture the kids and eventually killed one. She's currently serving a life sentence in prison. Jesus. I told my friends about this swimming pool incident after hearing about her crimes. And I'm pretty sure they think I'm just bullshitting. None of them took me seriously. Maybe as I kind of lightheartedly said I was almost victim number 1. However, nonetheless, it's a bit crazy to think back as she obviously was a genuine psychopath. And do I not have enough? Oh, I must not have enough branches. Time to shake down another tree. There we go. If I'd never fought her off, hold on. His grammar doesn't make sense. And if I'd never fought her off, me to escape, wait, what? This doesn't make sense. And then convince her to go down that slide, I genuinely believe she would have killed me. I'm not quite sure how he wanted to phrase that, but the grammar doesn't make sense. Let me read the whole sentence again in my head, man, because I'm trying to make it make sense. I know I read it right. I'm just like, these words don't make sense in this order. What the hell? Yeah, exactly. The long one, I was like, fuck that noise. That's way too long. The other one was just like pages and pages and pages. I was like, nope, not doing it. Even this one was longer than I would have liked, but it was much fucking shorter. Holy crap. Like, some of these I've seen are like 3 paragraphs, so when I saw one that was pages long, I was like, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Which way is it facing? Over here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. I love that it was just like calmly interrupted by me being like, yeah, I feel like I need another axe. I know I have a little bit of a hyena laugh, but I can't really help it. I was like, yeah, I was just like, and this is your friendly neighborhood axe wielder talking about how we need more axes. Oh, that got me. That got me a little bit. That was funny. To me, it was funny. It was just like, you talking about axes this entire time, happily chopping away at wood while you talk about how this dude almost died. Like, I don't know. It kind of tickled me. I'm not trying to be insensitive if it actually happened to him, because rip dude, but holy crap, I did not expect the unintended, like, side effect of just calmly talking about how we need more axes. Well, we're talking about someone who's probably a sociopath. We're just talking about how we just calmly stating we need more axes. Rip. Well, I try to do them at the same time, but holy crap. Because, like, commentary is expected, like, normal commentary, like, bro, that's messed up or something. But, like, I don't know. It was just kind of, like, funny in a really dark way for me to be talking about fucking axes while we talk about this one time this guy totally almost got murdered. Like, it's super messed up, but also it's, like, oddly, I don't know. It's oddly fitting in a way, but also, like, kind of inappropriate. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Rip to the guy. At least he survived. Yay him. I think. I hope he wanted to survive anyway. Did I get you yet? No, I didn't. I feel like it's more productive than hearing me talk to the trees as if they're people right before I chop them up. So, I'm just saying. Oh, there is another softwood. Cool. So I got both of them. Uh, I don't know whose wood this is. I could have sworn there was another piece of wood there. I guess not. Yeah, it's like I'm not a fucking lumberjack. I can't just talk about cutting wood all day. I mean, I can, but it's a little weird. Wasn't there some woman that like was it Lizzie what? What the fuck was her last name? Boardman? I don't fucking remember. Somebody who like axe murdered her family or supposedly. One of my favorite words. Supposedly she did, but I don't think they could prove it. I think she actually didn't get a guilty verdict, but it's been so long that I don't remember, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, I think she axe murdered her family or something. Or like supposedly, remember. Supposedly axe murdered her family. Certainly some people think she did. Happy tree friends. No, I have not. And yeah, like fitting in a really messed up way where it's like clearly we're talking about how someone almost got murdered in the creepy encounters, but then randomly there's someone just whispering about how they need more axes. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Um, although it may have come off that way. My bad. Did I think the coconut trees are the only ones I actually picked the wood up for, Rip? Like yesterday, the first time I came To come back on. It's a little annoying. I don't know why, but every time I read adult dating site, I don't know. Like, I know there's nothing inherently, like, skeevy about an adult dating site. But as soon as I read that, I was like, oh, Lord. Especially since it's on r/letsnotmeet. Because, again, it's not, like, all about serial killers. Although, apparently, that one girl was really pushing the envelope with that one. Um... Just from a brief perusal of the, like, subject matter and the title, apparently this person was on an adult site for, like, dating, not for other adult passions and pastimes. Um, and this dude was creepy enough to randomly show up where OP works, because I don't know OP's gender, so I don't like making, like, assumptions. I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, as soon as I saw that part, I was like, nope, I'm out. Showed up at your work? Nah, that's stalker behavior. That is stalker behavior, especially if you didn't even set up a date or talk about where you worked. That is stalker level behavior. Fuck that. Nope. Restraining order time. A messed up cartoon you used to watch as a kid, but your brain is okay. How was it messed up? What was up with the cartoon? While you explain why this cartoon is so messed up, I have a feeling of what 90% of the content for this post is going to be, but I'm still going to look at it anyway. Well, first I'm going to put the boomerang recipe in my bag because, you know. Okay, this one's short, so I'm just going to read the whole thing and, like, then we can... Well, to be honest, I'll probably react to it as I'm reading it, but, like, everyone else can... I'll read everyone else's reactions afterward. And your explanation of why the tree thing is messed up. This story kind of creeped me out, is the first line. It's by Pristine-Abroad 8913. Oh, it's from 1 month ago. I probably should have said when the other ones were from. My bad. Okay, anyway, OP says, this story kind of creeped me out. It happened about 9 years ago and sometimes comes to mind. It continues to creep me out. So I was on an adult dating site. Lots of adult topics. Don't judge me, I was looking for fun. Anyway, I was stupid and gave out more information than I should have. I was chatting with a guy. He asked me at one point what I did for work. Oh, hell no. Nope. Nope. Working at McDonald's. So I told him, no, you didn't. You did not. You did not tell this guy who might collect human kidneys where you work in real life. Oh, hell no. I would have lied. At the time, he asked which one. I stupidly told him which one. No, this is how people die. We chatted on and off. We hadn't been chatting. Hold on. For too long. I also stupidly gave him my number at some point. He would talk about how he wanted to meet me on my break and have some fun on my break. I told him no thanks. I don't bring my lifestyle to my job. Well, at least that tells you what kind of site it was. No judgment though. Anyway, I checked my messages just before I was due to clock out of work. Luckily, I did. He mentioned he was at my job and told me what he ordered. I think it was a Big Mac meal. I was like, okay, well, don't expect me to do anything with you. I'm not interested. RIP. He then got upset and wasn't accepting that I wasn't interested. Oh, hell no. This is why you don't tell anybody your information. He got some weird shit going on with him, and you probably almost, like, died. Nope. Anyway. I was also scared because I had sent him a face picture of myself, but I had never received one from him. Why would you do this? No. Oh, no, baby, no. Anyway, I wasn't too interested in him, so I decided I didn't need a face picture since I likely wasn't going to meet up with him. His interests weren't what I was looking for, and I have a hard time straight up saying I'm not interested, and just slowly started to ghost whoever I had no interest in. And probably who you lost interest in. Now, luckily, I hadn't told him my work schedule, so he didn't know that I was about to clock out. So after clocking out, I told one of my managers that I was on a dating site and some guy just showed up to my work, and I had no idea what he looks like, and I was going to hang out in the break room for a bit. Luckily, she didn't judge and was just like, oh, okay. Good, because you could have been dead. Like, no offense, not to scare you, OP, if you ever see this, but holy shit. Um, so I waited about half an hour before I left. I didn't have a car at the time and had to walk home and was afraid he would see me and try to pick me up in his car. Luckily, no one followed me, so I was in the clear. So creepy, guys. Let's never meet. I don't think he ever messaged me, or I ended up blocking him or something. I don't know if it's really all that creepy. Yes, it is. But it creeps me out. That some random person just decided that he would show up to my job and expect me to want to meet up with him. So yeah, now I just give a vague response as to where I work. I don't work in the same town I live in, so it'd be hard to pinpoint my exact location. This opened my eyes and made me more aware of the information I give out to strangers. Honey, no! Honey, why? 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 I am secondhand traumatized. Why? Just why? Oh my god. Not sure if this is creepy. The hell do you mean you're not sure? That's one of the... Because, again, creepy isn't the same as scary, but that was both creepy and scary. What the actual hell? What do you mean you're not sure? That was definitely creepy. Okay, let me check my Discord, because apparently you sent something. How has she missed this twice? No, get back under there. How did you miss this twice? Go get it! Oh, God almighty. Just get the damn thing. Yes, thank you. Okay, let's see. What did you send me? Oh my god. Why does this caribou motherfucker look familiar? I never watched this, but I must have seen someone with like merch of him or her or whoever. Oh god. Why do I have a feeling whatever show you want to introduce me to is like super cursed? Like I'm just getting that vibe that it's super cursed. Enjoy your childhood. But do I want to is the question. Do I want to enjoy your childhood? Or do I want to run screaming? Also, what the hell am I to do with all of this wood? I guess I should go put it in my, house. Oh, there's a water bug. There we go. She was faced the wrong way the first time. I will take your word for it that there are issues with it. What shall we swap? Let's swap this single piece of coral. And I'm gonna go... I have two things I need to do. One, I need to put all this wood in my house. Two, I need to sell the stuff that's not wood. I feel like I'm not going to make as much money today, but I'm okay with that because I did not do my wood chopping yet. And I needed to like massively do wood chopping because I do still have to get my rough hewn achievement. It's also super funny that today is the like axe day because of the let's not meet. Friends or like friends on Discord? Which way do you mean this? Storage. 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 I know that one only has 29, but I might just go ahead and put it in storage. Oh, a weed clump. Okay. Aw. I'm gonna check my mailbox before we go back to either chopping things up or swimming. We may actually go back to swimming. We'll see. Okay then. Yay! Just because we're friends, I feel like I need to need to find a story that would specifically creep you out because we're friends, right? Uh, lots of blood and body parts. Oh lord. Well, at least that too is appropriate for what we're doing today. Lord have mercy. What I need to do is find that shadow dancer thing and read it to you. Because we talked about it like, what, 2 weeks ago? We talked about it. Huh. Why are we stuck? Oh. I was like, what is going on? But I guess we just hadn't gone around enough. Okay. I need to shake down a tree for some branches because we are about to be branchless. And I need more axes. Yes! Honestly, this one from like 6 hours ago looks good. I found a memorial to a horrifying battle no one's ever heard of, but I'm not going to read it. For one, it's probably super long when I don't want to deal with that. Two, it's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, look, it's the radish girl. I'm a teacher and my whole class shares an imaginary friend. That sounds like there's probably a spirit involved. Especially if they're all extremely consistent individually about what he looks like, sounds like, etc. Or she or they. I don't know. I mean, it's a fucking spirit. Does it matter? There's a barbecue. LMAO. Okay, go ahead and go to the bathroom. There's a peeping Tom in my neighborhood, but he's no ordinary stalker. I picked up a hitchhiker against my wife's wishes. Wishes. Wow, wishes. Have you noticed the stairs? Uh, well, for that person, they said their mom thinks that dreams take place in an alternate universe. As in, like, astral projection? Or more like you're seeing your alternate self's life? Because those are two very different things. Let me tell you. Is there a way I can rearrange this? You know what? Fuck it. Let's craft some tools while I look for this. Something devoured our neighbors. I don't think anyone will believe what I saw. I'm stuck in a Zoom meeting and I can't log off. TikTok started showing me disturbing videos. My boss told me not to go to the basement. Now I know why. Jesus Christ. Do I have enough for 3? I didn't even look at how many. Nope, I did not have enough for 3. That being said, with the one I already have, there are 3 in my pocket, so I'm just going to do the coconut trees first. Let me just... I'm going to go all the way to the other shore and work my way down. Cool. Huh. I'm just trying to find the one from the other day. Like, I genuinely just want to find the one from the other day. God, when did I even tell you about that? I feel like that was last week. Meanwhile, my character just runs around with a fucking axe like it's totally normal. The mystery of the cellar of my house. Odd about the background music at my work. Wow, I love how it just did not pick up this hunk of wood. Or this one. Like, okay. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Honestly, I feel like... Is there a better way to find this? Is there a filter for me to find, like, last week or whatever? There's gotta be, right? Um... Darn. I don't know. There's gotta be a better way to search this site. I mean, I can't always just look at Let's Not Meet, because that's a special kind of creepy. A Black Ops match? Hmm. Is that... Is that good for you? I don't actually know. Alright, axe time. Did I already get this last one? I did not. Apparently I ran past it without getting it. But I'm pretty sure I got this one. Yep, okay. Ah, is there a better way to sit? Because this just kind of is a little uncomfortable. What on earth? I don't even know where to start. Nope. Running, running, running. Running for your life. Well, I feel like some of this will not scare you. I'm trying to, for real, I'm trying to find something that will be personally creepy to you, but not like scare you from going to sleep. Because there's no way in hell you would be driving at 4 a.m. You'd probably be afraid of the devil trying to hitchhike with you or something, which is, to be fair, hilarious from my perspective. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? I don't quite know how to say your name, but hi. I love that the barbecue grill is just sitting there. Bless. So, will they just pop out the other side? Oh no, it broke. Magic, you're back. What the hell? Huh, so that's a little old. It's from 2 months ago. Edu? Edu? Whatever. Whichever. Sure. This needs 2 more wax, right? Yes, yes it did. I actually need to shake this down too. What does she mean, creep at the creek? What the heck happened? Let me scan this so I know what's being walked into. Come on, there's got to be more, right? Okay, cool. I wish she'd move out of the way so there was more room for my branches. Why are you afraid of mirrors? Why? I didn't even read a story about mirrors. Why are you afraid of mirrors? Why? What? I did. That's not my fault. I didn't do that. I could have sworn there was supposed to be another piece of wood there, but it's whatever. Oh, from Mexico. No, you're afraid of mirrors, or if you told me I didn't realize it. I really want you to see that one horror movie about mirrors then. Actually, no, there are two horror movies about mirrors specifically, right? There's that Oculus one, and then there's the one about someone, I think he had some kind of evil mirror twin, and he got stuck in the mirror world in the end. I don't remember. Look, I was really young. This was like grade school. This was old, okay? I don't remember. It was a long time ago. There are honestly way too many horror movies about mirrors for me to correctly remember which one it is. But also not enough. I feel like it's more rare than certain other brands of horror. Hold on. I really want to get this butterfly. What was it called again? Some kind of queen something? I don't remember. Where'd it go? Ah. It'll tell us. Queen Alexandra. Yep. Okay. See? See? I thought I had something about a queen. Yeah, go ahead. I guess. They said the longer they stared, their face looked weird. Oh, okay. I don't even know what that means. Like, weird how? What happened? Like, what? It's too vague for me. I just know that, like, spiritually, mirrors are technically gateways. Like, they can technically be spiritual, like, gateways, yeah. Go ahead and... Oops. Do you mean, like, the Discord? Or... Feel free to go ahead and talk about whatever you want to talk about in chat, as long as it's not, like, discriminatory or something. Okay, which ones have I... Clearly, I've missed this tree, because this is still the wood from yesterday. Oh, this is kind of long for... it's not that long, but it's a little longer than I was hoping for. Because typically r/let's not meet, the posts are shorter than no sleep. But that one's a little long. I want something that's a little bit shorter because I don't want to just be reading pages and pages of a encounter for like 10 minutes, you know? What on earth? Oh, I just couldn't see them. They are back there. I may actually need to renew the Discord link. My bad. I don't remember when I last renewed it. It may have actually been last week. Give me a second because I'm kind of like a little granny and it takes me slightly longer because sometimes I forget how to do this stuff. There we go. Copy. Yeah, I'll put it directly in chat, but I'll also renew the link on my profile because I feel like it might be old. Here we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna renew it, and I'm also gonna put a new one in the actual chat. There we go. You love vampires? Alright. Are those movies? Ah, okay. So I updated the link. Sure. I won't give, like, highly detailed specifics, but I am from, America. Well, technically there's multiple countries that are America, but the one that everyone calls America, even though there's like the rest of the Americas. I'm American. Of course, Canadians are also American because they're on North America, but that's besides the point. Okay, so I must have hit up these guys already. I don't know if that shows in my voice or whatever. Yeah, I don't actually know what I sound like. I mean, obviously I wouldn't sound British because I'm not British, but I don't know what I sound like to other people. No, I didn't mean to. Oh well, it'll grow back. I didn't mean to take the flower head. My bad. Wait, was that 3 pieces? I think I saw 3 pieces fly out. Yeah, here we go. No. Oh well. It'll grow back. I'll sell it. It's fine. I thought I got all of the... Are those new shells or... I could have sworn I got all of the shells. Maybe I didn't. Or maybe they respawned really quickly. Who knows? Guess it doesn't matter. Still getting sold. Yeah. But like, for instance, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. Which I'm not. But like, I wouldn't be like, and this is my neighborhood. Like, I'm not gonna give details about myself like that. But I don't think it's too revealing to say I'm American. Do 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 do. Aww. America, he says. You copied the link just in case someone asks. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because it's like, obviously, I don't see a problem about talking about my origins in general. I just don't want to give highly specific answers. I'm honestly looking for more posts that are going to be semi-short. Also, this is not on Let's Not Meet, but does anyone remember, like, what was it, 2016, 2017, or was it actually earlier, when all those clowns kept showing up everywhere? Super weird. Am I the only one that remembers that? God, they were everywhere. I don't even know what the point was. Like, I don't know what they were doing, why they were there. They were just showing up everywhere. They were just clowns everywhere. And they were not a part of a circus. They were just everywhere. I don't actually know what was going on with that. The best way of spelling American. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Brought to you by my husband. All right. So, prize Lingonberry 876 wrote a post 2 months ago that says, what I assumed to be house burglar dressed up as a UPS driver so people would answer the door for him. What the actual hell? Why? I'm just... Obviously, the easy why is because he wants to steal from you, but it's just so, like, weird and oddly specific. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just kind of shocked. Ooh, where's the... Ah, there's the gap. I answered the door for a guy who was dressed as a UPS driver, had the logo on his jacket and everything. I assumed my parents had ordered something that I needed to sign for, so I answered it. After opening the door and greeting him, I realized that not only did he not have anything for me, there wasn't even a UPS truck in sight. He told me his name was Tony and he was selling lawn care services around the neighborhood. I started to figure out that maybe he was just a UPS worker who forgot to change clothes before starting his second job as a landscaper or gardener. You know that hustle culture is just way too much when someone's like, this dude's just on his second job. He just didn't dress up for his third job. Like, really, y'all? I'm dead. Oh my god. But then he started asking me weird questions. cameras or a large dog. Really? Ooh, 16,000. Um, what? Dude, he's so bad at being a burglar. Why would you ask that outright? Talentless. Not that I would ever encourage anyone to commit crime, because obviously you should do better things than burglarizing. But Jesus, if you're going to be a burglar, couldn't you be better at it? He just walks up, clearly not even dressed for the job, didn't do the homework, and is like, yo, you got dogs? Like, what? What? I'm dead. We do have security cameras, but they're quite hidden, and I told him we did not. And even though our largest dog is a 1-year-old beagle, I told him we have 2 pit bulls. This entire time, he wasn't looking at me. He was looking around me, letting his eyes coast around the inside of my house, probably looking for visible signs of something valuable. He then asked me the weirdest question. He asked why I had my door cracked instead of opened all the way. I lied and said it was because I didn't want my pit bulls to see him and start going nuts. Truth is, I always do this when I answer the door for strangers so I can close it as fast as possible should they try something. He then gave me a poorly made I'm dead. A poorly made flyer for his supposed lawn care business and went off down the street to the next house. I shut my door and locked all of the locks. Today I hope I don't see you anytime soon. I'm weak. They were like, yeah, it was just very shoddily made. That was from r/letsnotmeet, which are supposed to be like creepy personal encounters. That had me dead. Like, I love how he's like, this bitch gave me this kindergarten ass flyer. I'm weak. Like, yes, it's still a creepy encounter, because obviously he's some kind of kidnapper or burglar or something, but that was, the flyer's apparently pathetic, and OP was just savage, like, this is some kindergarten ass bullshit right here. I love it. I love how he just can't even take him seriously, but still lock the door. This dude was like a cartoon villain. Obviously, I would advise you to not commit crimes, but if you're going to do it anyway against my advice, could you not be better at it? I'm weak. So he's a burglar who dresses up as a UPS man to talk about lawn care service. Or even if he's not a burglar, can you imagine just advertising for your side hustle while you're on the clock? Like, really? I'm just dying over him saying the flyers were really bad. Like, has this dude never heard of Canva? It's free! I can't. I'm just dying. Also, thank you for the hydration warning. I have this good 50-ounce mug next to me, so I hope the rest of you are drinking too. Oh, I did not mean to minimize that window. My bad. You know, I gotta find another one that's not exceedingly long. I can't sit here reading something that's 5, 6, 7 pages long. I doubt he was there just to pet the dog, Magic Cat, but I suppose that is a good reason to knock on your neighbor's door. Petting the dog. I just did not expect that to be so savage. Like, I was just not expecting it. I mean, I'm here for it, but I wasn't expecting it. Jesus Christ. Yes, obviously I'd prefer if you were all model citizens, but if you're not going to be anyway, if you're just going to go against my advice and do some crooked, illegal, immoral stuff, could you at least be good at it? The fact that he's a burglar and he's that bad at it just sent me. Feeling safe when I should have not. How long is this? Because I can't be sitting here reading a novel. Oh my god, the screen is frozen. Cool. Well, the least I can do is go kidnap sea creatures from their oceanic homes while I try to figure out why this is frozen. Oh, there we go. Oh, hell no. That's way too long. Nope. No, thank you. Yeah, that's way too long. I am curious why they felt safe when they shouldn't have. Friends with the master manipulate. Ah. Wait, what? Oh, I don't like that. Stalked in your student accommodation? As in, like, why? Why are people like this? High school crush turned stalker. That time I accidentally dated a sociopath. Jesus Christ. I know it's let's not meet, but how many people have just inadvertently run into these, like, stalkers or sociopaths? What on earth? Do you want to? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Did I just imagine the other set of... Oh, no. No, I didn't. Cool. I thought I imagined the... Wait. Well, I'm closer to this one. It's fine. Watch my indecision in real time because I got conflicted over which one to go after. Disrespect to Joker? What? Where does that come from? Was it the one about how everyone somehow seemingly just ran into a sociopath or a psychopath? I mean, to be fair, most sociopaths and psychopaths, and they don't even use that terminology anymore, are normal ass people who do normal ass things and don't turn out to be serial killers and criminals. But, you know, of course, there are the ones who did turn out to be serial killers and criminals, or at least stalkers, so I do understand that that happens, but I just want to stress the fact that there are perfectly normal, law abiding people who would have gotten that diagnosis in the past. Like, not everyone is out here trying to be the next Dahmer. I'm just saying. Like, it's actually rarer than you would think for someone with, like, that personality disorder to go off and do weird shit. I'm just saying. Or if they do weird shit, it's tame in comparison to, like, being, you know, like that. I'm just... How do you accidentally date a sociopath? Would that shit not be obvious? Or no? I mean, I know some people are really good at mimicking emotion. Hmm. The guy. Oh, you're calling the guy that tried to rob the house a Joker. I did not even connect that in my head. Whoops, my bad. I swear sometimes I just imagine these bubbles. Gotta find the next creepy encounter. Which one sounds interesting? Encountered a kidnapper. A few of these are on there too. Wait, what achievement did I get? How long is it? Because if it's like 6, 7, 8 pages long, we can't fuck with that. Oh, this is really short. Okay, cool. Encountered a kidnapper by Wow. Am I even allowed to say their username out loud? Soggy ass cheeks. Gross. Thank you for that deeply disgusting mental image that I definitely didn't need. Oh, yes, that achievement. I'm glad that achievement happened right then to cheer me up because really, that's your user. You know what? Whatever. It's your choice. If that's how you want to be known, then I guess it's fine. When I joined Reddit, they just assigned me some random ass name because I didn't pick one. I think, or does everyone get a randomized name? I don't actually know. I don't think everyone has a randomized name because I think I distinctly remember some people choosing to call themselves like throwaway account or something. I don't know. Anyway, Soggy encountered a kidnapper, if anyone's curious. Come to Mexico and see the thieves. I would actually probably be terrified to go to. Well, I guess it depends on what part of Mexico I would go to, because I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of like cartel like issues still that I don't want to deal with. Like, I've met multiple people who were like, their whole entire family just hauled ass to the States because they did not want to get caught up in like territory disputes and shit between those people. And yeah, I do not want to have a polka dot shadow because I accidentally walked down the wrong road. But again, I guess that depends on where you go, because presumably all of the touristy towns and stuff are nowhere near all of the violence. I just read the first line of the post in my head and it already got me dying. So Soggy says, I was on my way home from Arby's. Fucking Arby's. At least it wasn't a Denny's. I was on my way home from Arby's with a mint chocolate shake, zoned out for a sec, and almost didn't notice his car. I tried just letting him through, but he insisted I go on ahead. Didn't think much of it and just continued on walking. He drove ahead and parked his car near some apartments. He had on a black polo shirt, so I assumed he was dropping something off for a job. As I kept walking, there's the bubbles. He approached me and offered me a $20 bill. I asked why, but couldn't understand what his response was. I refused since I know what's best for me. What kind of reasoning is that? Not because he's a shady ass motherfucker. However, that didn't deter him. He grabbed my waist and I stepped to the side. He then started pulling me toward his car? Oh, hell no! He put his hand so he. Huh? Oh, you bit his hand. Sorry, there's some typos there. I bit his hand, so that he couldn't silence me, and made sure to scream as loud as possible to try and attract bystanders if I could. Yeah, but that's not always gonna help you, because the bystander effect is a thing where everyone's like, oh, someone else will help, and then no one helps because they all expect someone else to do it. So that's not really reliable. He managed to get me into his car, and just before he could close it, I stuck my foot through the door to keep it open. Okay, I then got out and made myself go limp, since adding dead weight without warning creates sudden resistance and makes it harder for them to grab you. Due to this quick thinking, I was able to get away unharmed. I quickly booked it and got on the phone with my mom once I was at a safe distance. I made sure to stay on until I got back. After that, I'd taken some time to calm down and waited for the cops to get to my statement. The officer ended up praising my quick thinking, telling me that I'd luckily done everything right. Please take self-defense seriously. I've only ever had a week-long course, and just that alone managed to save my life. Okay. I didn't remember too much from my self-defense and only used the basic techniques that I'd remembered, which was making noise, dropping my weight, and checking behind me. Any other actions I'd taken were a result of logic and quick thinking. Chances are if I'd gotten more training, I would not have been as close a call. Never accept money from strangers. While there are good Samaritans, there are also people who don't have your best interest in mind. I'm just puzzled why he decided money was a ruse. Like, why is everyone bad at their job today? Obviously, I do not condone kidnapping, and I would never, ever want someone to do that. But how the fuck can you be so bad at it? Really? Who offers someone money first? Why would you not just grab them? Like, that's so stupid. Anyway, I'm just here criticizing everyone's job today, I guess. But that sounds super stupid. Like, I don't know why. I'm just like, that sounds stupid. I don't really care if I'm making someone cry over that, but like, Jesus Christ. I don't know, fam. Like, I don't know. I can't imagine being this bad at my job. Full offense. I just can't imagine being this bad at my job. I don't think I've ever been this bad at any job I've had. To be fair. Like, the lack of competency. That was just fucking wild. Who does that? He's basically, the rest of it says, double check the reason for offering you money, and if it doesn't seem good enough, refuse. If you refuse and they still persist, get away immediately. I mean, there could be innocent reasons that they're really insistent about giving you money. Like, I know there are some Christians who insist on, quote, blessing people. So you're not gonna get kidnapped by those people, but they are really fucking annoying. Where you just like want to go on with your day and they're like, no, let me bless you. And it's like, hold on, I saw a message flash about salty hands. I don't even know. I was like, I don't know. Is there something I'm not aware of? Like, is there a reason they do this? That just seemed kind of weird to me. Like, who offers you money before they kidnap you? Like, is this some kind of fucked up consolation prize? Like, what is going on here? I just don't understand. Is it to lure you into, like, a false sense of security or something? Because there are better ways to do that. Like, some of the most successful criminals have ruses where they pretend their dog is lost, pretend they're disabled and need help, pretend that they can't find their kid, yada yada. Like, it's kind of wild that he's like, hey kid, here's some money. Like, what? What? I don't know. That was a little weird. That was a little funky. I'm like, what? That doesn't even make sense. Like, why? To what purpose? I just don't get it. Is it just me? Like, am I being stupid? I don't understand this. What is this coming from? Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense to me. Also, to answer your question, yes, there are people who like to go out and quote randomly bless people, where they'll like try to do something nice for them or give them money, and like most of the time they're not overly persistent about it. But I have seen examples where they're just like following you around, insisting that they need to bless someone today, and like I don't know why they can't just move on to someone new. Like it wasn't with money specifically, but that did happen to me before. And I definitely know it wasn't some kind of kidnapping ruse. Cause me and the girl actually went to the same university. So this was at university. This wasn't some like creepy encounter or whatever. But we were just talking. We met in like one of the common areas, and she just like kept insisting on trying to like bless me and pray for me, and I'm like, dude, you don't even know me. What's wrong with you? Um and just would not leave me alone. Like, was convinced that we super needed to talk about Jesus right then together and then pray. And I'm like, are you okay, fam? Like, are you okay? Is something going on with you? Like, that's why I'm like, it's not always someone trying to kidnap you, but that doesn't mean it's not annoying. But yes, that has happened to me before. Both. Some people will try to quote bless the first person they see and give you money, and like those people are genuinely not trying to kidnap you. At least as far as I have seen. I suppose someone could be pretending to be one of those people to kidnap you, but there's also this guy on YouTube, and his entire channel is just him going around trying to quote bless people by like doing nice things for them and giving them gifts. So like there are people who genuinely do that. It's just apparently this guy was pretending to be like that as a kidnapping ruse. And I just thought it was kind of dumb as a kidnapping ruse because there are technically so many better ones. Not that I would ever want anyone to do any of that ever, because I don't. I just don't understand why he didn't use a better one. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just critical, but I'm like, shouldn't you be better at your job? Like, maybe I'm just an asshole, but I'm just like, shouldn't he be better at his job? Like, if being a criminal is his job, shouldn't he be better at this? I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just an asshole, but I was like, I feel like you should be better at this by now. Not that I want them to be, because I think kidnapping is awful, but I was just blown away by how bad at his job he is. I was like, really? This is what you chose as your life's work and you can't even do it right? Oh my god, I'm having so many allergy issues right now. I can share that YouTube if you want. I'm sorry. It just seems so stupid. Like, full offense, because if someone's a kidnapper, their feelings should probably be hurt anyway. But I just can't imagine turning to a life of crime and being so patently bad at it. Like, is there not a how-to manual for dummies on how to do some of this shit? Do they not have mentors? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of organized crime, but this just seems pathetic. LMAO, yeah, can you imagine if someone just sits there explaining how this person has tied them up wrong or something? Actually, I think that was a scene from Dennis the Menace. This guy was holding him hostage and he was like, "You've tied me up wrong. This is how you're supposed to tie someone up." Except his kidnapper was stupid enough to let the boy show him on him. So the boy tied him up with no resistance and ran away. Can you imagine if a criminal was that dumb? Like, "Hey, bro, your knots are shit. Let me show you how it's done." And then you tie him up and run away? Jesus Christ. I feel like that's enough to make you feel sorry for them. Anyway, let me like do like a brief momentary pause so I can share that channel with you. As far as I know, no one has like disproven his acts as being false. Like as far as I know, he just genuinely does nice things for people. So I feel like I follow him. God, what is his name? What is his name? How do I see this? Is it under subscriptions? Hold on. I told you I'm like an old person. I'm like struggling to figure out how to see who this is. I genuinely don't remember. Oh, MD Motivator, I think. Is that him? I think that's him. Hold on. Let me just double check. Yeah, it is him. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't think there's anything untoward about him, like as far as I have heard. But I mean, I could be wrong. For all I know, he's like crazy. There we go. Okay. Wait. Does he have a reaction to teach me? Oh. I'm pretty sure I already sold one today, Rip. But, well, they're called common butterflies for a reason. They're so common that I'm sure I'll run into another one relatively soon if I actually stay on land long enough. Right now, though, I want to go back into the water. Did she forget how to swim? Go into the water. Go. Go. There we go. Hey. How long is this one? Okay, that's relatively short. This is another one from r/letsnotmeet. It's by French Fries Power, and it's from 3 months ago. I was around 9 to 10 years old when this happened, but I remember clearly pretty much everything that happened. So this was at school. It was lunch break, which lasted 2 hours. I was with a group of friends, and we were playing like pretty much everyone else, but we started to notice people in front of the school. Wow. Hold on. That was terrible. And when I mean people, I mean around 20. Usually there wasn't anyone, or they just were walking by. They all had their phone in their hands. A woman approached the entry of the school, and she just started taking pictures of every kid she saw. Well, that's already creepy. We could tell it because of the flash. An adult of the school went to see her and told her to stop, but she didn't. Instead, she just smiled terrifyingly at him and said something I didn't hear, but it kind of looked like when a mother comforts you in an "it's going to be okay" kind of way. So he started to get mad because, well, taking children in photos like that is weird. For real. Even if she didn't have anything nefarious planned for you specifically, there are people in witness protection. Like, I remember every time I had to get school photos, we had to sign a release form or a consent form or whatever, especially if it ever went up on the school website. Because they're like, well, someone could be in WITSEC. We need to make sure that your information stays confidential if something like that is the case. Anyway, eventually she went away, but that didn't really change anything, if you want my opinion, because everyone else in front of the school was taking pictures of us. What the hell? Everyone, literally. I especially remember a guy that was pretending to call, except that he didn't talk, and he also had his flash on, so we quickly understood he was taking pictures. See, this is creepy for several reasons. Even if this was not someone who is trying to, like, traffic children, there are plenty of cases where, like, during a custody dispute, one parent will, like, just search for and kidnap one of the children. Like, if they lost the custody case, for instance, or if it's ongoing or something, and one parent lives in another city or state, sometimes the other parent will just decide they don't want to wait for the courts to decide, and they'll just up and off with them. And there are some people who do illegal adoptions who will just steal children to raise as their own, or they'll have someone, or they'll get a child from people who just up and steal children. And of course, there's always the black market organ stuff. And it's just like, there's so many reasons this is creepy. Honestly, there's no reason they should be taking pictures of all of these kids. Like, even if it's not that kind of inappropriate, there's like so many reasons this is like kind of giving bad vibes. Anyway, us kids thought it was fun and a sort of game, so we started playing hide and seek with them, being like, he flashed me, I'm gonna die, or stupid things like that. But we really started to understand there was a real problem when one of them tried to open the entry. That was kind of useless since the barriers weren't high enough, so if he wanted, he could just climb a little. And that's when the headmaster got angry and went to see everyone, yelling at them for 10 minutes and calling the police. And when she calmed down, she asked to explain to someone why they were doing that. Also, OP says English isn't their first language, which is why this sounds kind of awkward. The headmaster told us herself that all these people pretended to be... what? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. I'm rereading it like, I know English isn't your first language, so I'm not going to be cruel, but I'm trying to understand what you're trying to say. Oh, they wanted to sell pictures of them. That's super fucking creepy. To be... To be honest, everyone mostly laughed, but the adults didn't seem amused at all. To this day, I don't know if what she said was true. I don't know if some people were arrested. I don't know what the pictures became. The thing I remember the most is just that woman's smile. That absolutely creeped me out. Today, I'm scared of being having a photo taken of me, I assume is what they mean, by friends. And when it's family members or very close friends, I'm very uncomfortable. I apologize if some words are incorrect or if this story doesn't belong here. English isn't my native language. I mean, I think it's a creepy enough encounter to, like, be valid. It is kind of weird that a bunch of people just showed up to your school and started taking pictures of all the children. Like, and like I said, that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with them being, like, traffickers, although that could be the case and is very creepy and scary. But again, some people are in WITSEC, so there's that concern. And there's the fact that some people will literally steal children to adopt out. There's the fact that some people will literally, like, kidnap people to take their organs. Like, there's all kinds of creepy shit that people could want those photos for that has nothing to do with, like, certain crimes. And they're all, like, fucked up. So, yeah, I'm glad your headmaster yelled at them, because that was weird. I don't know why they were doing that. Also, this is definitely not a clam because it's too late in the day for clams. That's past 9:30, so there's not going to be any. They stop at 9. Haha! It's probably a lobster. Hey! I was right! But yeah, I have no idea why they would have been taking pictures like that, but everything I can speculate on is just weird. But yeah, yeah, exactly. It sounds like some kind of like that's the thing though. There's even different reasons someone would kidnap a child. Like not all of it is like I don't even know the like PG-13 version of saying this. Not all of it is for certain disgusting nefarious purposes. Some of it is because people want to like adopt out stolen children. Some of it is for different nefarious stuff like organ stealing. Like it's not always about child trafficking in the normal disgusting sense. Sometimes it's for other disgusting practices. Like I think it's absolutely heinous to kidnap a child just to sell them to someone who wants to adopt illegally. Like that's fucked up, man. Just saying. Yeah, exactly. It's all bad. It's a different kind of bad because I assume everyone thinks it's for like child predators. But even if it wasn't for child predators, the fact that it could be like selling them into slavery to get their organs, to adopt them out illegally, like it's all bad. You know, like it's all bad cuz like most people think just because slavery is outlawed that it doesn't happen, but that's not true. And I'm not just talking about being put into forced labor under like the prison industrial complex. I'm not talking about just forcing inmates to work, which is still a huge problem. Like, there are inmates that have been put under slave labor practices, even in the U.S., especially in the U.S., honestly. Um, but but there's just so many things. None of them are good. So many things they could have been taking pictures of them for. It was just fucking weird. Like, I want to be clear that that is weird. The old woman in the cinema thought I was a demon. What? Eh? This sounds fun. Let's read that one. So, this is still on r/letsnotmeet. It's by Familiar Focus 8062. And it's entitled This Old Woman in the Cinema Thought I Was a Demon. I absolutely need to know the story behind this. That is hilarious. Why in the hell did she think you were a demon? What did you do? I mean, I know one of the fun, like, fundamentalist repellents some people use is to start reciting random things in Latin to freak them out because they automatically assume it's demonic. But I just want to know what the hell OP did to make this woman think that. Like what? We need to know. The public needs to know why OP was deemed a demon. Quite an odd title, I know, but this is the only way I can describe what she meant. This happened a few years ago, right before the plague hit. I don't know if we're allowed to say the P word, the other P word. In fact, I know the exact date because it spooked me to my core. It was February 18th, 2020. I was 14 years old. There we go. So you can imagine this was a pretty frightening moment for a young girl. My mother, a younger brother, and I went to see a movie. He wanted to see the new Sonic film, and I didn't really want to, so I went to see the Birds of Prey movie. I'd already seen it, but I wanted to enjoy the cinema popcorn and hot dog, and quite frankly wanted to watch it again. There were two of them. I had gone off by myself to the viewing room, and it was completely empty. Just me in there, so I felt relatively safe being able to see the whole room, given I was at the very top. It was pretty amazing to have an entire room to yourself until it's not. Right? Because you're alone, and then if someone's being a creep, there's no one to help you. I already feel weird about this. About halfway through the film, I went to the restroom. The soda didn't last long, so I went, and once again, it was just me in there. Every room was in current running progress, so nobody wanted to miss the films. As I was finishing up, there was an elderly woman at the sink, about 70. I thought I was alone, but I suppose not. She was, hold on. She was washing her hands right next to me, moving from her original spot. Now, for context, before I say what she said to me, I'll give a brief description of myself. I have black hair, green eyes, relatively sharp features, high cheekbones, and arched brows. Yeah, a typical Disney villain, which I somewhat blame for her response. I I think I'm somewhat attractive, but nothing to lose your marbles over. Dang, I wish I could had that self-confidence. I still think I'm ugly. Anyway, she looked at me with the most subtle but unnerving grin, still with her hands under the water, but not doing anything, and said, Young lady, you're quite a gorgeous girl. I said thank you, and she went on to say, a beauty like that is only something evil can have. Your eyes are hollow and soulless. She continued with that same smile. I was seriously starting to get creeped out, but I do live in the Bible Belt of Texas, so I chalked it up to her being a nut job. But then she got closer and said with a smile, You shouldn't have that beauty. What the hell? I hurried and left as soon as I possibly could. I did not like being alone with that woman anymore, and I waited outside the restroom where it was populated, but she never came out. After 5 minutes, I went to the viewing room and was paranoid for the entire rest of the film. I could not get that crazy lady out of my head. Like, who says that to a kid? I seriously considered getting exorcised by a priest after that encounter. After that, I told my mother, and she didn't let me go alone until I was at least 16. Never do I want to see that woman again. I still get paranoid after that any time that I'm alone in the public restroom. In fact, I avoid them altogether. Still don't know what to make of it. Jesus Christ, what is it with these creepy ass old people doing weird shit? What are your thoughts, Magic Cat? Are you still awake? What the hell? I honestly thought it was going to be the other way around. That, like, this poor, innocent person was going to be accosted by this demonic old lady. But it was this creepy ass old lady who's like, oh, you're too pretty. Evil's going to want you. Like, what? What? I don't even know what to say. What? That's just crazy. What? Aw, you're talking to your beloved. Nice. I love that we just have normal ass conversations between the creepy posts. What was up with that old lady? What the hell? Sorry. Just sinus issues. Or allergy issues, or what? Maybe both. I don't know. No. It's kind of sweet that you're just like spending that time together. Aww. But yeah, the stuff on that subreddit tends not to be as long. Which is why I liked it for like when I still have to play. Because that way I can, you know, obviously play without really missing out on anything. I thought I saw bubbles. Did I not? Huh. Okay, whatever. There's one. Let me see if this is extra long or not. It's not. Cool. So this is also on r/letsnotmeet. It's by Dawnfire05. I think a man has been watching me, and tonight I met him. Struggling to open your Discord? You would have thought that old lady was a demon. That was what I thought. And for people who don't believe in demons, I don't know. I would have thought she was... There was something not right about her. Even if you don't think it was supernatural, clearly she had issues, and I would be worried about her attacking or kidnapping someone. Like, that was just weird. Period. I honestly thought she was gonna be like, I waited 5 minutes and she didn't come out, but when I went back in, she was gone, kind of thing. But no, she just waited for her. She didn't come out, and she didn't want to keep waiting, so she went back to the theater. Like, I totally thought it was gonna have a creepy twist where she was like, and then she wasn't there, kind of thing. That's totally what I expected, not gonna lie. Anyway, hope this belongs here. I currently live in an RV in my mom's driveway. What? My town is just larger than small? Oh, I guess she means it's like OP must mean that it's just too big. Oh, there are two of them. It's like just too big to be considered small, but it's like still tiny, I guess. Anyway, and it's relatively safe. Lots of rich people, doctors live here, so it's kept very nice and crime is relatively low. Hold on. There we go. I never expected something to happen to me, but tonight I met a man, and he was a reminder for me to always lock my doors. Sometimes I forget. What? She must really live someplace safe if she forgets to lock her doors. Who forgets to lock their door? I know not everyone lives in a violent place like I technically do, but Jesus Christ, what do you mean you forget to lock your doors sometimes? Huh? Yeah, well, Gary's probably gonna get murdered. That makes it worse. That means if someone goes after him, there's no one to help.
Well, his grandma lives next door. His parents live the next door down, and everything else. So
That doesn't mean anything. That just means it's easy to murder them one by one with a silencer or something.
you think silencers make it absolutely quiet?
Well, they don't even have to use a firearm. I'm just saying. Like, that's super creepy. Someone could just... They could go from, like, the strongest slash youngest to the weakest slash oldest so they can't fight back progressively. Like, that's creepy. They should have more security than that. Anyway, love you.
There you go.
I do.
For dinner.
I don't know. Hi, Kate. I don't know. What do you want to eat for dinner? Because...
Ramen?
Okay. Y'all just have ramen then.
What do you want?
I don't know. Sorry, my husband just came home. Yeah, I honestly thought that the other person was gonna say that they went in and the old lady wasn't there, even though they never saw her leave. But anyway, that's the last story. Sorry about my husband coming home and quite literally just interrupting. That's okay. Anyway. Like I was saying, sometimes I forget to lock my door even while sleeping, and it's never a big deal to me because my town is generally safe. Girly, that is not a good mindset to have, but I'll be locking my door now. Yeah, that's a good way to wake up with someone standing over you is what it is. It was 2 a.m. and I took my garbage outside to the bin. When I turned around, I noticed a figure walking toward me. Oh, hell no. I started to quickly walk away, but he spoke to me. Nope, run inside and lock the door. Nope. He was a short man, probably in his 50s or 60s, so still fit enough to kidnap you. Nope, run. I'm 23 and female. He started talking to me about living in the RV, and I took charge of the conversation to shut it down quickly. Hold on. He told me what house he lives in and his name. He was being polite, but very creepy. Yeah, I hate when the, like, evil slash creepy person is very, like, affable. It's like, no. I'm sure nearly every woman gets what I mean. Yeah. That older man kind of creepy and too polite to you because you're a pretty young woman. Oh, I know exactly what tone he took. He told me I should come by his house sometime. Nope, that's a good way to get murdered. And I'm like, yeah, sure, maybe one day. Have a good night. And I walked back to my RV and locked the door. I figured he'd left, but he didn't. Oh, hell no. Nope, this is why people should be allowed to have firearms. Oh, hell no. Nope. No! I don't have a curtain on my window right now, and I could hear him pacing outside my window and mumbling to himself. I was just hiding, but I wanted to lock the door by my bed. It doesn't open all the way anyway, but I decided to lock it regardless. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Nope, nope, nope. Fuck that. Nope. Oh, hell no. What's the rest say? I got up and looked outside, and he was staring right at me. He was waving his hand at me to get my attention, walking right up to my window and acting erratic. It was so different from the guy I met before. Oh, hell no. Nope. Hell no. I locked my door and he watched me, and after that he left my window. I felt like he was there, still there. 5 or so minutes passed, and then he's knocking at my RV door. Oh, hell no. I don't know if he tried to get in or not. It's just a flip handle, so I can't hear it or anything. I just waited there for an hour before I grabbed my knife and ran into my mom's house. I'm definitely getting a taser and a firearm. Yep, that would be wise. I think he's been standing across the street watching me. There's no reason for him to have just been outside my RV at 2 a.m. I think he's been watching me other times too. People shouldn't really know that I live in the RV. Walking down the street, that's not something I take notice of. I've only even started to pay attention to RVs and driveways since I started living in one, and I still don't notice if people are actually living in them or not. Maybe I'm being naive, but it makes me wonder if he's been watching me, seeing that I live in the RV day after day. I don't go outside. I'm a homebody, so he'd have to have been staring into my RV to really even notice someone actually living in it. Oh, hell no. Terrifies me. Yeah, I bet. I was so afraid of his intentions. Me too, girl. Me too. He makes me realize that even though I'm in a safe town, I'm still a young, pretty woman. I'm a target on men's lists. It sucks that this is our world, and it sucks that there are men out there who are like this towards women. So that's the end of the post, but holy shit. No, thank you. Oh my god. Nope, 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 nope. That is not okay. Oh my god. Why are people like this? Why? He's been just watching her, sitting or standing across the street watching her. Nope. No thank you. No thank you. It makes me especially hate the fact that you usually can't get a restraining order in the US, quote, unless something has already happened. Which means basically he'd have to throw acid in your face or try to bash your head in before they could do anything, which is so stupid because at that point you could be dead. Nope. Nope. I'm not here for this. Well, I didn't get the roaches. Nope. I did not like that. Wow, that was dreadful. I have no idea why people are like that, but wow. I can't believe she wasn't locking her door. What do you mean you don't lock your door? What? No. Baby, no. That was a bad decision to begin with, but that still doesn't give someone the right to creep on her. Oh, I thought I already had wood in my pocket. My bad. No, that was just... Mm-mm. This is why I don't like to take my trash out at night. This is why I prefer to do that shit in the daytime. Or if I do have to take it out at night, I always ask my husband to stand in the doorway so that if something happens, he's right there to help me. Like, holy shit, that was a lot to go through. I feel secondhand traumatized. Like, that didn't even happen to me. And I'm like, oh. I would be devastated if neighbors was that creepy and I found out they'd been creeping on me. Mm-mm. Child, no. No. Oh, no. That was a lot. I did not like that. I still can't believe she didn't lock her doors until that happened. I'm like, that is a little naive. It also creeps me out because I'm just sitting here thinking, like, that's the first time he showed himself to you. But, like, how many times has he potentially been inside of your house without you knowing because you don't lock your door? Like, No. I'm never going to victim blame, but please, for the love of all that's holy, lock your doors. That is the basic line of defense for yourself. Yes, if someone is truly determined, they will get inside your place anyway, and it won't matter how many doors are locked or not locked. But don't make it fucking easy for them. Don't make it easier for them to break in. Lock the door. Holy crap, that was creepy. I'm not quite sure what you're asking. If you're asking about the guy, apparently he lives in her neighborhood. If you're asking about what I was saying, I'm saying I'd be super creeped out if someone who lives like on my street or within like 2 or 3 streets, I'd be super creeped out if they did that. What are you asking then? I must have missed something. Tell me, like, help me out here. I don't know if I'm being dense, if I missed something. Oh, you're. Yes? Yes? More or less, yeah. Because you could say someone is within hearing range. Um, what's another good example? Within reason. Um, like you could say, like, his suggestions are within reason, as in they're reasonable. Um, stuff like that. I don't really know how to explain how they're different. I just know how to use them. That's the curse of being a native speaker. I can't give you a dictionary perfect definition of why they're different. I just know that you don't use them the same way. Okay. What are you trying to convince her? If you're willing to share. If it's personal, then don't say anything. Yeah, because people think when you're a native speaker, you can obviously explain like some random grammar concept, but actually, it's usually the opposite. Usually, it's second language learners who are very well versed on the grammar. Because when you speak something as a first language, or at least when you learn it really young, so that it's a native language too. Like if you learned English when you're 3 and you learned, I don't know, Georgian when you're 5. Aww, that's really sweet. Wait, why do you have to Never mind. I was gonna ask why you have to convince her, but I guess she would be weird about it if you didn't have a quote good reason or whatever. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Because it's like it's hard as a native speaker because a lot of times you know what something means or how to use it, but it's very hard to tell someone else because, like, you just know intuitively. You don't know, like, the reason behind it. Like, I couldn't tell you why read and read are spelled the same way. I mean, but they sound so different. Like, I couldn't tell you why, they just do. Or I couldn't tell you why read, as in he read the book, and read, as in that's read. I couldn't tell you why they sound the same. They just do. I couldn't tell you why you can say he went inside the house, but not something else instead. Like, I can't explain why it happens. I just know that it does. Like, I can tell you, like, you can't say that way, but I can't tell you why. Oh, it's from a different country and it's expensive. Huh. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit it twice. We hit 5 million. Okay, well, I don't know what to say. We did still get 100,000 over 2 hours, which isn't that bad because we spent the first hour chopping wood, so we really got 100,000 over 1 hour since it's 2 hours. Not worth it for your own purpose. So you're trying to find a reason she would want you to have it? I guess that makes sense. I probably won't read another story just because I do actually need to make something for him. But I'm probably going to craft some items. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. Just explaining, like, why it's worth it or why she would find it valuable is probably a good idea. Oh. No, that's not what I... It's not what I meant to do. Because I just realized there's something else I need to put in my pocket. I need one of these bad boys over here. Oh. I didn't realize I had bell vouchers. Mm. Tree branch. It just says tree branch. Hmm. Let's craft. Hmm. Should I though? I don't know. I don't think we need to craft right now. I'm just gonna put my character to bed. Usually I would do this for another hour, but, well, he's already home and he's hungry. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I don't actually have anyone's dreams to go to. My bad. I'm gonna back out of this once I get the chance. Yeah. I was not like he's upset or anything, but like, if I stay another hour, that means he has to wait an hour before I even start cooking, which is why I'm like, I have to go. Desafortunadamente. Eh. There we go. Well, I mean, I suppose I could go on a break, make his food, and then come back. Would you prefer that? I could always just go on a break and come back. If you want. But you need to say so within like 2 minutes so I can actually go make food for him, because, you know, He kind of hungry. Also, what do you mean, can you work for a month? Like, in general, like, can you have a job for a month? Go for it, I guess? I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Hello, her. Hello, her. Hello, her. Hello. I mean, you always could. So, do you want me to come back or do you want me to come back? I definitely needed that water. Did you want me to come back or no? Or I suppose I could always just start a second stream. I don't know what I would show though if I wasn't playing. Okay, well, I guess I'll just end it here then. But I mean, I'll be back. Today's Friday, right? I'll be back tomorrow at the very least. A Sunday's always a possibility even though it's so rare. Well, I asked like if you wanted me to go on a break and come back or if I should just like leave cuz I need to fix him food and then you never said anything. Like either way I need to go make food, but I could always put myself on like break mode and come back if like at least you were here. Cuz there's 3 people currently. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. I think I'll go for now cuz I can always come back on later. All right. See you next time then. Or actually, if I come back on later today or tonight, then you might not be here. But I will be back tomorrow and potentially the day after. So at least there's that. So I will see you again soon. Bye. Try not to be too creeped out before you go to sleep. Love you platonically. You too. Have a good weekend.